Hello and happy Sweet Talk Sunday. I am all decked out because today is New Year's Eve and I am going live today with a dear friend of mine. And we're going to talk about self kindness, beginning with self kindness and holistic healing. So he's going to join us in a few minutes. And for those of you who may be new to me or you don't know who I am, I'm Cordelia Gaffar, the CEO and Ultimate Joy Goddess. I help women to be multi-orgasmic and normalize great sex. And I'm also a holistic healer. So I've created a couple processes that involve using nutrition, high quality nutrition, movement, and some other spiritual practices, holistic healing practices, and all of them are from my background in research and ancient body wisdoms. So I'm also an author of 8 books and the two-time award-winning podcast host of the Free to Be show. And I've won multiple other awards. And here he is now. Before I bring him on, I just want to read his bio very quickly. We both have so much in common, in particular, our love of traditional medicine, and we both study Al-Ghazali. Hi, salam alaikum. I'm happy to be in conversation with Ahmed Al-Wisi.
Hello.
Hello, salam alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. I'm doing fine. Can you hear me?
I can hear you well. Can you hear me well?
Perfect. I can hear you, but for some reasons I cannot see you. So you can see me, and people can see me.
Yes, I can see you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just unfortunately I don't see you on the other side, so it's okay. I think it's just IG somehow, does this. So
That's okay.
hello, Gary. It's okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Jesse. Hi, everybody.
I was introducing you, so I'm going to tell them how amazing and wonderful you are. I was saying that we have so many things in common, our study of ancient wisdom, and you're the director of the Lighthouse Arabic Center and a certified Arabic linguist, teacher, and translator with a master's degree in Arabic linguistics and literature, and in Arabic culture, a diploma in Arabic culture from Cairo University. You're also a member of the board of Egyptian Association of Professional Linguists and Translators and Interpreter, and a member of the Arabic Association of Professional Linguists and Translators and Interpreters in the Middle East, and an author. So it's like
yeah, we both are.
I'm so honored to be here with you today, Ahmed, to talk
Thank
about
you.
beginning with self-kindness and holistic healing. So tell me about your most recent book about meditation.
Yeah, so thank you so much for bringing me, and I'm so blessed, also an honor to be with you. And you're doing also so wonderful job, yourself. Like you detached love book, and also we both had I guess you already introduced me that also we knew each other for a long time, like I guess 7 years or something like that.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the meditation. We were actually planning to do some, but for sure, for some reason, the COVID and all things that happened, unfortunately. So we were planning to do some kind about, something related to meditation, holistic Egyptian tour. And Happy New Year first, because I don't want to, forget to wish everybody Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sana Gadida Saida in Arabic. Absolutely, the meditation, I have been, working on some, like the first book, it was about Arabic meditation, Arabic and ancient Egyptian meditation. So, discovering this wonderful aspects of meditations that they actually existed for a long time ago, but people, for sure, like, once you say meditation, people will never expect that meditation existed already since ancient Egyptian time, and you have the tribe of Ma'at, where they actually they started that practices of meditation. Well, you can see clearly, obviously, the yoga, postures that people actually do nowadays, they found in ancient Egyptian scripts, and they found back in time like 4,000 years ago. So we were talking about a very old ancient Egyptian wisdom. Besides, for sure, all cultures have their own ways of meditation, and I traveled to Brazil, and I found how like deep, and that's what we are going to talk about, the benefits of traveling, because you are going to always explore and get a different dimension of your knowledge, even if you already know many different things, but you always get to know even more. So for me, I found it's the meditation, even for Arabs, later, like you mentioned Al-Ghazali and his wonderful book, and not just even one book, but many different books, Ihya Ulumuddin and Revival of sciences, of spiritual sciences or religious sciences. And also he wrote Solitude, Al-Uzla. We were talking about that some days ago, and we have, even before Al-Ghazali, we have Ibn Sina, and how he actually combined such wonderful, many different ways of holistic medicine, like healing with colors, also zikr, or the healing with music, or healing with sound. So you get to know a lot of things, even healing with colors, actually the theory, or that things that also Al-Ghazali, Ibn Sina, or Ibn Sina as Latin America, they know it this way, Ibn Sina or Ibn Sina in Arabic, who actually was a physician and was a philosopher, was a historian. Hello. Hi. Happy New Year, everybody. So yeah, yeah, sure. Because I don't see you, so you can always stop me, because somehow just I cannot see you, so that's why you can always stop me anytime.
Okay, that's fine.
Just because I don't see notifications a lot, and so yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know why it's happening, but it's okay. I'm trying. I don't want to touch anything, so.
Worst case scenario, we'll just come back. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm Egyptian. I'm fine this way. I'm very good with technology, not so much.
Technology, yeah. The mystic technology of the body, but not of the phones.
Yeah, and since we are talking about ancient Egyptian knowledge, we don't want so much to work with the modern science and stuff. So, when I was talking like healing with colors, like imagine that how even Greek philosophers and look, not just even philosophers, they talk about the healing the colors. They actually have this wonderful impact. Like, you have the blue, you have the yellow. It's about to make you increase your appetite. That's why you see McDonald's and and KFC and all that. They mix red with yellow, right? Because it actually has scientific and psychological effects. And back in time, Al-Alim, or the amazing, wonderful Arabic scholar Ibn Sina, he mentions that how those colors actually play such a great impact about our mood. You can find the blue, which will calm you, and you find red, which will increase your muscles activity, your blood circulation, and and also increase your appetites and, you know, your desire for food. You find yellow, which also play both ways. Like it can also somehow make you feel calm, and same time, it's kind of you know, also increasing your appetite. So all this colors playing in our life that important impact that's already existed or are existing in old Arabic, ancient Egyptian or Arabic wisdom, and also even ancient Egyptian knowledge. They also talk about that, and that's why if you ever go to, inshallah, Egyptian museum, you will find that turquoise, that blue color, people in ancient Egyptian life, and you know, they use it a lot because they believe that it's protecting from bad eye. And until now, people believe in that, right?
Yeah.
Like when you wear something blue, and you know, especially Middle Eastern, you know, they are more about wearing this, you know, this chains and stuff with blue colors. That's, you know, even old for us to know that since ancient Egyptian time.
And
And
that's part of the
yeah,
reason why I reached out to you. And I was like, should we be matching? Because I
yeah, about yes. I'm sorry. I just came
that's
Arabic
okay.
was already black, and you know, I'm sorry about this. But I definitely love to wear white, and I should really wear white. So I will put on white pajama after.
Yes. Okay, but we will
At
miss
least
that. But at least now we see you in the calming blue.
I can take photos. I'm just kidding. Who's my pajama? White pajama.
So I know you're anxious to ask me questions about detached love.
Yeah, I want actually to ask you exactly, because even me myself, I really want to know. Are you doing such wonderful videos? I'm you know, a big fan. I'm following you since a long time ago for sure, but especially about this topic, self-love and all that. So I really want to know that, please.
Yeah, I will share with you. Oh, welcome, Gerald. Sunday blessings to you. So detached love, right? Transforming your heart so that you can transform your mind. That book was a culmination of probably about 6 years of research, beginning with when I started reading Purification of the Heart, which was translated by Hamza Yusuf from Al-Ghazali. And it, you know, it goes through, and I was also studying like Ibn Taymiyyah, diseases of the heart, right? So,
Wow.
yeah,
Yes.
like going really deep. And not only that, you know, although these are both pretty good sized books, you know, like if I even show, there's more books that I'm not mentioning here, like the Book of Healing by Dr. Ahmed Sakar, and he has the Physiology of Salah and stuff in there. And so, but just not only reading the books, but actually implementing them, you know, and practicing them and using my little laboratory here. You know, I have 6 children, so I just let them test out some of the things.
Wonderful. You're a wonderful mom.
Thank you. And so I just wanted to bring the highest level of how we can elevate our souls through self-nurturing, you know, basically is what I learned in all the, you know, traditional Unani tea that you were talking about with Ibn Sina, who wrote the Canon of Medicine. So
yes, the column in medicine. It's amazing. Yeah.
So I even studied that, and I mention it in one of the chapters of the book on how to develop your practices of self-nurturing surrounding understanding and being a student of your body. So my aim with that book is really just to let people know to detach, right? Like each word in the title really is like a meaning of a paragraph, kind of like Arabic when you translate it into English, right?
That's amazing, because even in, you know, I just, sorry for interrupting, but you know, and Al-Qanun fi Tibb, exactly what you're saying, I just want to emphasize what you're saying, because he said كل مرض, every disease started from the
Yeah.
soul and the spirit. So like everything is physical is happening to us. It's somehow like kind of psychosomatic, you know, like not psychosomatic, but it's somehow, you know, when you know, everything is about also deep level of, as you're saying, like, you know, it's not everything like we're feeling sometimes, like stress and anxiety and all that. It's just, you know, the source. It can be the headache, and you know, when people are feeling that, he mentioned that al-shaqiqa al-su'a, you know, sometimes it can be more about psychological
Right.
reason, which is, you
The
know,
thoughts.
stress.
Hmm.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, and
Sorry for interrupting.
that's
Please continue. I'm just, you
okay.
know, commenting.
So it's you know, like you're saying, exactly. It's the thoughts that we create and we choose to ruminate on that causes disease in the body. And so that's why, you know, I took the research, you know, that I was doing and tried to simplify it for modern people to consume, basically. You know what I mean? And so, like, nothing that I'm presenting is new, but making it accessible and easy to use is what I offer. And one thing that I've noticed, you know, to your point about traveling, it matters when you travel, and it matters the lands that you go to. So that's why I'm excited about our new collaboration, because, you know, the last retreat I did, I took women to Hawaii, the big island of Hawaii, which is a fabulous place for the elements, and to really experience that reciprocity that is available on a soul level and a physical level simultaneously, right? So now, like, getting to go to Egypt with my clients and with your students, you know, so that we can really bring a soulful, impactful experience for people.
It's it's exactly, you know, like I feel like uh, uh, the power of traveling, it's how is amazing for reducing anxiety and stress, because you know, like, it's kind of distraction. You are isolating yourself, and that's actually what Al-Ghazali in his book Solitude, Al-Uzla, or isolation, or you know, his book also, he had to travel, he had to eliminate himself or just stay away from all this stress, and he was having some kind of crisis or well-being crisis somehow, because he was into uh, writing process, and as he was also suffering at that time, he was actually talking about his crisis with self-love, and you know, and that's why he had to travel. He went to the mountains, and he even for some, you know, for some time. And I believe this powerful tool, the traveling itself, because you need to renew your energy. You need to also kind of self-discovering yourself, and I mean, nothing better than just being with wonderful ancient Egyptian, not just Egyptian, ancient Arab and ancient Egyptian history and knowledge. When you have a knowledge beside traveling, it just changes everything. You know, like all this day by day outings that we are going to do, we are going to combine your workshops and my workshops, and also we will indeed combine some, you know, other workshops for meditations that will be live, live
Yeah.
while you are here. So nothing most exciting than something like that, enhancing, you know, creativity of your own self and your cognitive uh, flexibility, you know, to discover new things. Because we always, as you said, you went to Hawaii because, you know, everybody, like, you know what I mean, people are, for sure, Hawaii is the most beautiful place. I went to Brazil, I went to the beaches, I know that's have beautiful nature, but somehow when you also take all this together, like, you will see some ancient Egyptian life, Arabic, old Arabic history, even Coptic Egypt, and Islamic Cairo, Coptic Cairo, and all these beautiful places. Also, we have the beautiful nature as well. That maybe if people can check out my IG or whatever, I post some beautiful places that people never imagined that those places exist in real life, because like everybody knows this, Egypt is just a pyramid.
Or
Egypt's
just
only
the
have the,
desert, right?
yeah, the desert. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And it's like,
I was
no, there's so much more there. And you know what else,
not.
Ahmad? I'm noticing,
Yeah.
like, when I go to a place, I feel the energy of the people that were there before. So as you say, that we'll go on the
Yes.
different excursions and be in those places, you know, that is a benefit that, like, it cannot translate 2D. You know, like when we can watch your beautiful videos and I love them and I enjoy them, but I know that's just like very like
Yes,
icing.
touching the stones.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like I had like a real feedback from my students. I had some clients came to my tour this year, and in the summer, and they were like artists, like a couple, American, and they told me like, well, I have even photo, like they told me like, we are touching the stones of the pyramids, and we are feeling something, like it is some unexplained feeling, like they feel something once they put the fingers, touching the fingers on the stones. There's energy, and they feel like this kind of not exactly souls to talking to them, but they feel something that they are very connected, like almost feeling people for many years here, and that's the energy, I guess.
Yeah. It
Right?
definitely a transference of energy. And I mean, there's many things going on there, just, you know, in touching the stones, right? So the craftsman work, there's always going to be that soul connection in the stones, right? And then also just the energy of the earth itself, like you know, the sand grains, right, that are making the stones, and also being on the land, you know what I mean? So the energy and nature talks, it
Exactly.
speaks, everything speaks, you know. And it
Yeah,
says in the Quran, even each part of your body, that's why
we
I call
belong.
people back to their body
Yes,
wisdom, right? So
yes,
your tongue
exactly.
does speak, it has things to tell you, you know. Sometimes when you stutter, or you know, and that's not a condition that you have, it's because you're not supposed to say something. So this is your tongue speaking, but we don't pay attention. We're just like, oh, I'm sorry. You know, and we're embarrassed that it sounds like we have a speech impediment, and we miss the message of our body, you know, something so simple that we miss every day. So in this practice of traveling and going places where the land speaks to you, and you have that reflection with the energy of the land. Because I'll give you an example. This past summer, speaking of ancient places, I went to another place with pyramids. I
Mm.
went to Mexico, right?
Mm.
And there
Mm.
I felt this energy that you speak of, you know, when I touched the pyramids there, and just walking by the pyramids. Like the trees are different in the jungles there, you know? And
Wow.
it's like a complete different experience than when I come to the forest here in my own country. So these, you know, another thing that we miss, you know, we take it for granted.
Absolutely, I can agree more. It's I think that people are like busy, as you said, like busy discovering this, like traveling as that one of the tools that posting this kind of self resilience or self discovery of ourselves, because uh, we kind of busy working and stressing out about making money and making and all that. So and that's we forget that we need this connection to connect more to ourselves, and I mean disconnecting from all that work stress and all that, and we have to go somewhere far, like and connecting with the nature elements, where we belong, as you say it in Quran and even in Bible and everywhere, as he mentions that. So I think traveling is just like it's connected to the self love, and also detaching, as you said, exactly, like detaching and attaching. You are almost connecting to while you're taking some time off and exploring new places and the cultures, the fine balance with life, the fine balance with your own self. And I found myself, honestly speaking, of traveling not as a tour guide, not as a, you know, someone also myself have traveled to some countries, not so many, to be honest. Brazil, for example, for me is was one of the places that I maybe stayed for a while, for a long time. Visited some cities, and I stayed working and, you know, teaching there, and I had some lovely experience with traveling. So like you kind of reducing anxiety, reducing stress, because you are disconnecting from everything else and you're trying to live day by day. You know what I mean? You are trying to adapting your life in now while you are doing something completely different than what you are already or what you was doing. So you are almost kind of how can I say, you know, you're distracting yourself by doing something useful, as traveling, as planning, as spending time discovering the culture and all these places and knowing people and getting to know food and all that stuff. And we had this wonderful live video about food, remember?
Yes,
Many years
I
ago.
remember that. Yes. And the food is
We should do
healing too,
more.
you know, and each interaction, you know, you get to see a reflection of yourself, you know. Now you learn something new about yourself because you're in a different place with different types of people. And you can,
Yes.
you know, this gives you a new way to be kind to yourself. So I do want to, you know, bring everything we talk about today back to kindness, because
Yeah.
that's my word for 2024. And, you know, self-love is a leap. I'm going to be honest, right? So we talk, you hear a lot of lip service for self-love, but to get there, you have to be kind with yourself. You
Absolutely.
know, you mentioned that on one of my posts. I think I was talking about how people relate to each other, and you said it's all about kindness. And I really got to think about that. And I was like, wait a minute, how kind am I to myself, you know? And, you know, we're always diving deeper and excavating ourselves, right? And, and so something that can be a kindness for yourself is just to see how other people exist and see how other people love, you know? I love
Yeah.
that when I go different places. Like when I was in India, you know, there were like little kids on the street and they live on the street and they're taking care of each other by selling water out of a well. And they're happy.
Yeah.
And, you know, and we in our houses, you know, and our working plumbing and all that, we're unhappy. And so
Exactly.
it gave me,
Exactly.
you know, a
Small
new
little things. Yeah. These little
perspective.
things for them, it's just it's a whole world for them.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
I know we like a
Absolutely.
little bit tangented a lot of places there, but there, you know, that's what it's like when we,
Oh,
because you're so, you know, you have such a broad, uh, you know, knowledge about so many different things, and you can like intertwine easily. So I'm enjoying being with you today. Thank you for this.
oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate we have also our upcoming live talk, and we will let people also join us and we'll interact, and we have Q&A about Egypt, self-love, your book, my book, Arabic meditation, your detached love. And we will be streaming live, and also people will be able to join us. We have this event on Facebook, not on Zoom, but all the links also, we'll be happy to send it to everybody to the Zoom link, so they can join us in real time, and they can also interact, because we want to let people also contribute in our live talks, because I feel like so many people, sorry, have so many questions and talk, like about traveling. Some people really would love to travel. I have been told, like I have been asked about many, for sure, many different from many different students and friends from everywhere, about how's everything in Egypt, how's everything for traveling, what is the best places we should, all this information actually people love to know. And also, besides, we are going to talk more about, self-love and Arabic and ancient Egyptian meditation. And we would love to have people joining us, inshallah,
Yeah,
hopefully.
on January 10th,
10,
same time.
January 10th,
I
same
actually have already created a link for that, Ahmed. It's in my bio, and I'll put it in my Instagram stories for people to just register. Hi, Modu. Yeah, it is a great
Hi,
time.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy.
Thanks for, let people wishing everybody and all people commented before Happy New Year and watching us. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Thank you for being here. So we invite you to be in the room with us, like Ahmed was just inviting you, on January 10th. We'll be here at 4 p.m. Eastern time, 11 p.m. Egyptian time.
Yeah.
And there's like all those time zones in between, but meet
No,
us here.
it's okay. We are connected. As you
Yeah.
just said, we are just, it's a small world,
Definitely. So you want to be in the room with us so we can answer your questions real time. And instead of us like chatting at you, and
Absolutely.
you can be with us and we can speak directly. So thank you so much.
Happy
Happy
New
New Year, Gary.
Year.
Happy New Year, Bobby.
Happy
And
New Year.
so we'll see you all on January 10th. You can send us a DM to register, or you can go to the link in my bio.
Absolutely. I'll be so happy. And thanks so much for hosting me. And please, if anyone also has doubts or anything, please put in the comment section or just ask us, or maybe when we go live or when we be together, you can join us also to ask. So we are so happy to answer anyone, everyone, inshallah.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much, Cordelia, for having me. I wish you a wonderful New Year. However, it's so kind of upsetting me because I don't see you. I just, unfortunately, I just see myself, but the other screen is black. But I know what you're wearing because we were
Showed
talking
you a
about.
picture so we could match.
At least I know how you're wearing, what you wear. Oh, that's unfair, but anyway. And
That's okay.
I wish you really and a happy birthday to your wonderful son. Was really last yesterday, and I wish everybody a wonderful year filled with love and progress and love and success and joy, inshallah.
And remember to be kind to yourself. And until
Yeah,
yes, always.
absolutely.
And until we meet again, be free.
Yeah, I like this.